Welcome to Total Party Kill, where the dice roll high and the stakes roll higher. If you're into epic battles, chaotic crits, and unforgettable moments, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a session. Let's dive in.
Off and do like the wave from walking away or just stuff like that.
Is there anything else anybody
And,
wants to take care of here in Masteria?
And I'm good.
How about you, Goichi?
I think I'm alright.
I guess with that being said, with the information I gained from the merchant, I'll go to the king and report to him what the hell I heard.
You report to him, and he almost seems concerned rather than relieved about that.
Yeah.
I know portals aren't
okay.
necessarily natural themselves, but them not being around at all seems a lot more unnatural currently.
Yeah, they usually at least like one or two somewhere, as far as I've been doing it, I guess. Or just here.
Maybe tap in with Kai and Ren down at the contracting office, see if they've heard of anything.
Will do. I'll go down there. I got nothing else to take care of. I'll go down there as soon as I'm done talking with you.
Yeah. Man, that is very... To me, that's concerning. I think that could possibly be a sign of kind of like in Armageddon, in a sense.
Yeah, I hope it's not. It's also a bad sign for the current Dungeoneers adventures that you got going on here. It's no business.
Yeah, but with the influx that we had there for a while, I'm sure they'll be set for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it'll give them time to kind of spend the money they gain from, risking their lives in dungeons.
Yeah, I mean, Ren and Kai do pay pretty handsomely, so I think they'll be fine. If
It'll
anything,
keep them busy for a little bit.
If anything, we do have backup things where we can hand out a stimulus to help out the citizens of Masteria if needed. Bit of a reservoir of money.
Yeah, but otherwise, I'll go check in with them. I'll see if they know anything or have deeper information, because I'm sure they have information ties everywhere.
Okay. If you ever hear of anything interesting, just let me know.
Never know.
You make your way down to the contracting office, and you see Kai there admiring one of his pictures that you guys sold him way back in the day. Oh, hi, how's it going?
Kind of look at it like, I drew that myself.
Wait, you drew this? I thought you got this from a dungeon.
No, I didn't draw it at all.
Gotcha. What brings you by, Bexus?
I heard a little bit concerning note from a merchant that portal spawns are dwindling or non-existent as of late.
Yeah, me and Ren here, we've got scouts throughout the lands, and that seems up to par with what we've heard from them. There hasn't been any new portals activating lately. There's been
Any?
There's been no magical creatures seeping through. There's no new portals, In fact, old portals also just kind of disappeared.
When did this happen? Like, when did it occur?
Last night. Early in the
I kind of sit there. I kind
night.
of sit there. Go, last night, huh? And it clicks in my head of what we did the other night, and I just be like, I gotta go. Thank you for the information. And I start sprinting towards the king.
You run back to the king. You're huffing and puffing, banging on his door frantically. Come in, come in.
They told me that all the portals stopped spawning, and even old portals quit since last night.
He kind of gets like a expressionist yet somewhat grim look on his face. Huh. He's kind of twiddling his thumbs. What do you think of that?
I don't know what we did or what we caused, but it's not going to be good. And with all the ominous messages being, literally stoned in our face, it doesn't seem good. We need to repair. I don't care if we need to pay adventurers to be part of the guard or what we need to do, but we need to repair. Something's going to go down.
And he snaps his finger. He's like, you know what? We opened that vault. Maybe that has something to do with it.
It's not spelling any good news. We made piece puzzle together, but something may happen.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how you would think that this would be a blessing in disguise, but this is a bad omen. Portals not being around hasn't happened in 300 years.
Well, with that being said, I'll get everyone else. I'll make sure you're protected. Don't worry about your shadow. Nothing's happening there, and I'll just have night go underneath them. I'll get everyone else.
You gotta leave the knight stationed with him?
Yep.
Okay. You'll go around and start gathering everybody. Where currently are you, Goichi and Chaos?
Oh, I'm just around. I imagine I'm just hanging around the barrack.
Okay. And for you, Goichi?
Probably.
Goichi's at the inn, enjoying his juices. Chaos is in the barracks. It probably takes you about 10 minutes to gather them up. You say to Chaos, hey, I'm looking for Goichi. My next place I'm going to check is the inn.
Yeah, I think he's there.
All right. Kind of somewhat emergency team shitheads round and rumble at the king. I'm going to get everyone else. Yeah, then I just fucking run out.
Let's see. The Wits Inn is ran by Muriel. Good, sweet old Muriel. Hey, what brings you boys in today?
Goichi here?
Yeah, he checked in about half an hour ago.
What room, if you're obligated to say?
He just paid for the standard package. I don't think he's into luxurious things.
Fair enough.
And if you want Goichi...
You don't mind if I go...
With that said, Goichi, could you minus 6 gold pieces from your thing? Because I figured you'd probably go standard per usual.
Yep. It's kind of like, you don't mind if I go in there and grab him, do you?
Well,
He's not going to have to pay the 6 gold again. If he does, I'll pay it.
As long as you're not gone too long, past 15 minutes, I'd probably have you pay.
Okay, I'll cover his charge if we're down too long, but I didn't grab him.
Yeah, go ahead, sweet Bexy.
I just like go in there, like fling open the door or wherever he's in, and be like, Goichi, King's quarters right now.
Fine.
Let's go. It's like, I just walk out. And I think I got the whole crew. I don't know where the cat would be, but he's kind of, AFK.
He's he's stuck on a ceiling somewhere.
I would assume he's probably at the church, but he kind of vanished in thin air. It's whatever.
Right.
Alrighty, and hopefully everyone goes to King's quarters.
Yep. Back to the king. Pow, boom, bang. Alright, I see you've gathered everyone. I'm trying to put together a dossier, per se. Now, I've been looking into the bloodline crypts that we've already searched. And I'm not seeing anything. I suppose there could be a secret passage, but I'm pretty aware of those things. So unless this one is even hidden from the bloodline itself, I'm lost.
If anything, it's probably past the bloodline. I think it's tied to Kael'thar or even the God Killer. Which wouldn't have to do anything with you, and it would also be old enough time for archives to have.
Yeah, I mean, there's a solid explanation for sure.
I just gotta turn around at the guys and be like, alright, quick rundown here. Portals stop spawning. In general. And old ones, gone. Not collapsed, not like monster leakage, gone. Ever since last night.
Wasn't that good thing? Isn't that what we were trying to do?
I mean, considering the fact of what we did last night, yeah, so good.
It'd be a sign that magic's coming back.
Could be. Or also could be where something shit's going to go down, something huge is going to open up.
But yeah, obviously. I mean, come on. This dude's family's been like siphoning off magic for hundreds of years. Who knows how long?
He kind of kicks some dust.
Man, every time you
Obviously,
say
with all
something,
that-
let him make him
Look,
sad.
I'm just saying. What do you think would happen with a sudden rush of return of magic to a place that's been devoid of magic? Think of it as like a vacuum. Obviously, there's going to be
Little bit of
something
blowback.
like a magic. Yeah, something like a magical explosion.
Go so like this, and I like reach in my pocket. I don't know why I have this, but like sparkle dust or something like that. Just like poof, like throw it up in the air, just like a poof.
No, and I bring out a balloon and I blow it up and I go, no, more like this. And it's just like I tilt bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I take out a claw and I go, ha!
Oh, that's so
more
much
like
worse.
that.
I'm not even gonna question where he got the balloon from because I don't want to know.
It's just like, oh, that's so much worse.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What I think
So,
I need to do.
What we would probably need to do, what would be smart, is to try and figure out the epicenter of where that energy is going to be and evacuate. Because anything within a certain mile radius is going to be completely fucking annihilated.
Byrax kind of clicks his tongue, and he's like, You know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm going to sound the alarm. I need to address the people. I think we're going to have to evacuate Masteria. In total.
Nice little note that you probably would think of. How much gold you got in your coffers, if you don't mind?
They'll be taken care of.
No, it's like we got traveling merchants in town, and they got pretty good carriages. And if we get people on those, it's just going to be easy. And they'll gladly do anything as long as they're paid for.
Yeah, fair point. We have a mass amount of wealth. I'm not quite comfy disclosing how much. It is vast, though.
Okay. I just wasn't going to be sure if that was going to break the bank and make people mad, but...
No. Alright, he claps his hands together. I'm going to get ready to make an announcement. I will meet you guys out there. About 20 minutes goes by, and your shadow's still following him, correct?
Yeah.
About 20 minutes go by, and you guys hear the emergency alarm go off, which, if you remembered, sounded like... Yeah. People start stirring, and you can tell they're kind of questionable, like, what's going on? And King Byrax steps out with some advisors, a little bit of meat around him. People of Masteria, I have grim news. Now, don't think that portals disappearing and being gone is a good sign. It is not. It is a very bad sign. Stuff like this hasn't happened in... We haven't been portal free in 300 years. I don't know the outcome, but I've been advised that it could create a mass, for lack of a better term, explosion of sorts. We do believe that explosion is going to be centered on Masteria. I'll give you 3 days. I ask that you pack your belongings and we can all travel together and set up emergency living quarters past the walls of Masteria. I do apologize for the inconvenience. If you need an extra hand, if you have elderly children, you need help hauling some stuff that you might not want to lose, feel free to reach out. We will help as much as we can. And people kind of look a little panicked. Like his words didn't actually, they didn't for once soothe them. They seem more worried than ever.
Are we up there with the king, or?
You're pretty close. You're in the front row for sure.
That's kind of like go up to him, just like, you want me to say something, or do you want me to give you some words?
Yeah, if you could maybe try to calm the crowd. Sweet child of mine.
This guy go up and just like, oh God, how do I word this? People, this is all for your safety. This is a complete theory, but in the safety of everyone, we want to make sure everyone is safe. We will make sure that everything is intact. as much as possible if this does happen. But as of right now, this is underneath a big theory that points towards true more than false. But everything will be fine. Everyone will protect everyone. Everyone will be safe. We just wanted to make sure the women and children and the elderly are safe.
The men are like, that's sexist as fuck. No, just kidding.
Hey, you guys fight for a living.
Make me a persuasion. That's sexist as fuck. The women say, no, just kidding. Make me a persuasion, though. Which one of those would you fall under, Mr. Long Pretty Haired?
I fight for myself and the women.
Fair.
22.
Yeah, your words do calm the crowd. They kind of gather themselves and get their shit together. They're like, no, you're right. Panicing's not gonna help this at all. We need to get to work, guys. People start dispersing in the crowds, gathering up their belongings, packing. But right now,
before everyone leaves, is like, if this turns out to be a false alarm, 1 free round of meat on the king.
And Byrax kind of glares at you, you fucking bitch. No, just kidding. No, that's fine. That's fair enough, he says. Yeah.
I mean, you're making people pack up and leave. You might as well buy them a beer.
We're kind of in a little bit of a lull at this point, as it's kind of open to exploration, per se. There's not very many civilizations besides Mastria. There is one that you guys know of, but I don't really want to touch into it without Mason, because it's where he's from.
That's good. It's probably a good place to call it. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, I'd be down to call it. Is there anything else anybody wants to run through before we do?
I guess I would go to the Adventuring Guild and be like, God, what the hell's their names? I always forget them.
Kai and Ren.
Kai and Ren. I just go up there and be like, so that's some good opportunity for you guys to make a little business out of the adventures I don't have any work right now. Is helping people move and or become guards. That would be a good way. Maybe put out notices for people to like get paid X amount, blah blah blah.
I mean, Kai kind of scratches his orc chin, half orc chin, and thinks about it. He's like, yeah,
it would definitely boost your rep with people.
It probably. I mean, no, you're right. I don't think we would. And I hate to say this because it's not all about money, but I don't think we would gain any sort of profit, but we would maybe gain revenue in the future from it. You know, if we show that we care like that. So yeah, no.
To gain your lives from not dying from a giant magic explosion, maybe.
I mean, I could just fucking haul ass out of here without paying anybody.
I kind of fucking muscle up on it. Oh, can you?
At the same point, you could probably put in word with the king and see if a little bit of money could come out of his coffers too for it. Not to be the person just dishing out all his money, but
yeah, I mean, it would be pretty costly, but no, I like it. I think you're right. We can sponsor guardship.
it'll be definitely a negotiation with the king for sure. Within however long you want to.
I'll have to draft
Figure that
some
out.
Price points, but no, that's not a bad idea.
I figured I'd throw something your way since I kind of panicked and bolted out, and look what I caused, I guess.
And then, yeah, with that said, I think we'll call a session, boys.
All right, man.
Nice.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's fun.
I kind of took the tail end of there. Sorry if anyone else wanted to do something, but
Oh no, man, you're fine.
I like to see Bexy kind of take on a role like that sometimes with him being a bard and stuff.
I feel like I talk too much, so I tend to try and take a back foot.
You know what your boy's not done in a couple days because it's been a long ass weekend? Play some fucking RuneScape.
hell yeah.
Can't remember what the fuck I was doing.
Something.
Probably.
There's always something to do.
Right?
Probably
Always
just trying to
something.
make money.
Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna hop off too.
Alright.
Yeah,
Night,
I gotta
Brady.
hop off. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Night, Tyler.
Good sleep. Night, man.
I'm gonna smoke a bowl if you want to stick around. You don't have to, but
I got a little bit.
hell yeah. Did you have a good session?
Yeah.
What do you think of the ominousness?
It's weird how fast everything changed.
Right? I guess another thing that you kind of put together is the nerves you guys connected to the brain forge, but you don't really think that holds as much weight as opening the door itself. It's almost pre Mr. Imprisonment minus the magic.
So, during session, I was doing an AFK shiny, huh?
Yeah.
And I got a shiny tyrant and like super low attempts.
Yeah. That's pretty
Yeah, I
sweet.
got super there.